have a confession to make. The only reason I made the Deligracy video was because I was jealous. I really did try to get through that without laughing. What is there to be jealous of? A creator that has driven away the majority of their audience, keeps making content that harms their channel, and constantly gets punished by YouTube. No thanks. I'll keep my channel, thank you very much. The actual confession is that I got a lot of interesting comments on my Deligracy video and wanted to share some of them with you, especially the ones that level false accusations at me. Section 1. People who've never made videos but believe they know better than a seasoned creator. Cue the never-ending stream of comments about, "You don't leave comments on the screen long enough for me to read them. You talk too fast." And my personal favorite, "Make it easier for me to be lazy." Unfortunately, I have several different groups of people who watch my videos. People who don't give a crap about what is on screen, people who want me to read every single thing for them, and people who want to read every single word at their own pace. Super easy to make all of them happy, right? So I choose to make YouTube happy. Videos need to have a decent pace or people will get bored. I've tried all these suggestions and what works the best is surprise what I'm doing right now. Everyone has the option to use the pause button or the little gear to change the speed of the video. You're so negative. Everything you say is negative. What is there good to say about this game? That it functions sometimes? Please explain to me how to put a positive spin on the console version of The Sims 4 taking 12 minutes to load, or that the state of the game has been a crap show for over a year, and some people, console included, can't even play the game or the packs they paid for. Or am I just supposed to ignore all of that because it isn't positive news? Section 2. People are completely obsessed with pointless vanity numbers. Psst, let me let you in on a secret. Subscriber numbers are pointless. Not even companies who pay creators to do sponsorships and brand deals care that much about subscriber numbers. They actually want to see your engagement because so many people inflate their subscriber numbers by other means. Judging creators solely by their subscriber number is kind of stupid if you think about it. All that matters to you is that vanity number. Doesn't matter if they make good content or actually engage more than 14% of their audience. It's all about that fake number. How about we talk about why I choose to hide my subscriber count, because that seems to be the best insult anyone can come up with. It's not like I've spent 5 years researching and studying the YouTube algorithm. No, focus on the fact that I choose to remove my subscriber count to prove a point about how pointless it really is. Since I started getting traction on YouTube, all I've heard from smaller channels is how hard it is to get people to pay attention to you. To someone who had videos bringing in 100,000 views when I had less than 5,000 subscribers, I heard this so much that it started to sound like an excuse. I won't put in the effort to make my content better, I'll just whine about how unfair it is instead. So, as someone who loves research, I decided to see if there was any truth to their claims, and guess what? No one cares if my subscriber count is visible or not. They still watch and subscribe to my channel. It's literally like it has no effect on anything. Let's talk about my videos because that was a huge topic of discussion. Oh, you don't have 100,000 views on any videos. Public videos? Almost. Private videos? Yeah, I do. A channel less than a year after uploading their first video has multiple videos reach view numbers way above their subscriber count and one video that goes semi-viral? Wow, that's just bananas. Every single year since I started posting videos, I've had multiple videos get 2 times or 3 times more views than my subscriber count. Do you know how rare that is? To have a channel not only blow up super early, but continue to get good views year after year, not a lot of content creators can do that. I don't recall any big simmer getting 2 or 3 times their subscriber count and views on a single video recently, and I'm pretty sure most of them didn't get views like I had when they had under 5,000 subscribers either. Unless you get 384 million views in a year, then you can't talk about her. What? I have so many questions. I guess the first one being, why do I have to get that many views when Deligracy doesn't even get that many views in a year? But sure, let me run out and alert the commentary community that they can't cover any channel that has a bigger audience than them. Honestly, there is no winning here. Cover small creators and be accused of punching down and picking on smaller creators. Cover bigger creators and be accused of kicking them when they're down and that you're just making the video for clout, views, subs, money. Fun fact, did you know that you can buy views if you're rich or desperate? Not to mention, you only have to watch 30 seconds of a video to be counted as a view, so again, not the greatest metric to determine the validity of someone's channel. Want to know the metric that is king on YouTube? Watch time. Most big simmers get low watch time and rely on Papa EA dropping them crumbs to continue to grow their channel. But considering so many channels are flatlining right now, that magical solution to all their problems might just be running out. She's doing better than you. At what exactly? At tricking her audience into watching her videos and provoking the YouTube bots to suppress her channel. Yep, she's definitely doing a better job at that than I am. You accusing her of making clickbait clickbait is the pot calling the kettle black. I hate to pull out the Princess Bride meme, but I don't think it means what you think it means. Clickbait is misrepresenting what the video is about on the thumbnail and title. It says Dillygracy and it's about her channel. Where is the misrepresentation? Section 3. You're jealous and other equally laughable accusations. You're so jealous. Jealous of what exactly? A creator that has driven away the majority of their audience, keeps making content that harms their channel, and constantly gets punished by YouTube. No thanks. I'll keep my channel, thank you very much. You made this video to leech subs off someone who is popular. I think you mean either views or money, because no one who is infatuated with Queen Deli is going to suddenly subscribe to my channel. You're just making this video for views or money. Contrary to what people think, I'm not looking at my list of video ideas and thinking, what will get me the most views or money? That's practically impossible to accurately forecast, unless you have a crystal ball or a huge loyal audience that watches everything you put out regardless of topic. Did I make the video on Dillygracy because it was going to get views or bring in a lot of money? No. I made the video because I knew a lot of creators would get valuable information on how to run their own YouTube channels from that video. That's been the purpose of the series since the beginning, teaching others and using other channels as examples. If I was just doing it for the money, I would have quit long ago, especially after multiple adpocalypses. I've had people reach out and ask for ways they could give me money, and I've turned them down. Fun fact, for 2.5 years, I chose not to monetize my channel. I had videos blow up and get 250,000 views, and I still didn't monetize. Wanna know why? Because I didn't start YouTube to make money. Honestly, how much money do you think creators make? One view on YouTube is worth percents of a penny, and most people don't watch ads anyway. If I wanted more money, I would make more videos, put more ads in my videos, open channel memberships, or any number of other ways to make money. Maybe, just maybe, it's not about money for some creators. Section 4. People who want to use me as their attack dog. There is no way to win this situation. I get dragged for even mentioning the insensitive crap Dillygracy has done in the context of it breaking the trust her audience has in her and causing irrevocable harm to her channel. Then I get attacked by others saying I didn't go far enough to suit them. I'm genuinely surprised her comments weren't shared. This is news to me. With over 2,000 videos, I can't watch them all, and like I said, everywhere I could post it, this video wasn't meant to be an itemized list of every insensitive thing she's ever said or done. I can only cover the stuff I know about. We get it, her isn't an issue to you. It's just drama you don't want to deal with. First off, if I didn't care about the insensitive stuff she's done, I would have left the whole section out of the video. Second, per your spam about me using the word drama, since the day I mentioned that I was doing this video, all I've gotten is people commenting on how I was stirring up drama, that I'm only making the video for drama. Drama this and drama that. I was answering those comments directly. Since you know all about Dillygracy's transgressions, how about you make your own video? Then you can drag her as much as you want and not rely on someone who never made a call out video in the first place. Section 5. People who believe that Dillygracy can do no wrong. She can do whatever she wants. It's her channel. Sure she can. I even said that in the video. Just because you make something doesn't mean people will watch it though. I think a lot of creators in this community are in for a rude awakening. The days are over of throwing whatever up on your channel and profiting off of it. There are a lot of talented small creators out creating the big channels, and that speaks volumes about the big channels. Maybe Deli isn't about the views or is making content she and her audience likes. Going from 100,000 views per video to 40 or 50,000 in a couple weeks shows that her audience doesn't like this content, so I'm not really sure what isn't clicking. Also, a creator who loves what they do and isn't in it for the views probably doesn't need to rely on clickbait to get views. They also probably wouldn't drop a series that isn't getting views because they need to make money and fund their lavish lifestyle. But you can believe whatever you want. I would like to preface this next part with the fact that I'm not a person of color and cannot speak for them. I choose to listen to the people who feel hurt by the stuff that Dillygracy has done instead of the people saying she doesn't have anything to apologize for, that she is Australian and doesn't know any better, you can't own a hairstyle, that you're just being too sensitive or too political, or that we should just leave her alone and let her do whatever she wants. How do you expect people to learn? Correct me if I'm wrong, but Google exists in Australia, right? It takes less than 30 seconds to Google a word, but I guess expecting someone to read the first line in a Wikipedia article is too much effort. Other creators make LGBT stories but don't have to post it in everyone's face that they are doing it. I wonder why Dillygracy does it. Could it be that it brings in more views and money if she does this? Honestly, I have no idea if she has learned anything from her past mistakes. She was still getting called out for insensitive stereotypical stuff in 2020, so who knows? Section 6. Should creators not cover these topics? To answer the comment about should creators not cover these topics, I can't really say for sure. I am 100% sure there are people out there who don't want their struggles made into an insensitive let's play. I believe you could do a good let's play about these topics if you actually show the situation with respect, and that you put in some research about what you are talking about and not just using stereotypes to fill in your missing knowledge. I did get a comment that said I was taking these stories out of context, and all I have to say is the stories had to have context in the first place. One of the reasons people got so upset was that there was zero build up for any of the controversial stories. You'd be watching a nice normal Sims let's play and suddenly Deli says the character is going to have an eating problem because their father died, or this sim now now has a drinking issue because their significant other came out to them. The comment asking for a little warning before Deli drops sensitive topics into her videos, the context is there was no context. It was just dropped into the video with very little care, and that is the theme with pretty much everything. To say that I'm omitting information to paint Deligracy in a bad light, I really don't think you've seen the videos the comments are referencing. Maybe do some due diligence before you start slinging accusations. I'll be back with some of my normal content very soon.